One of the most exciting times in a dog owner's life is when we get a new puppy or a new dog. In these videos, I hope that we've given you some practical strategies and advice for helping you to help your dog or puppy reach their full potential as a good canine citizen. It's important to remember that from the moment you bring your new puppy or dog home, he's watching you and learning how to live in your world. Training happens whether you're aware of it or not, so it's up to you to be training what it is you want. One of the things you need to learn is to see everything you do with your dog as a training opportunity. It's also important to remember that socialisation and exposure shouldn't end when your puppy comes out of that critical socialisation period around 16 weeks. You need to continue taking him to different environments and new and different experiences his entire life. It's important to understand that you can incorporate training in your everyday life. We use lots of food rewards when we're in the teaching phase of training, so get in the habit of every time you give your puppy a food reward for something that you like, tell him your reward marker word, yes in this situation, before you give it, and that's the beginning of your marker word training process. So he's building up that bridge between that word and the delivery of food right from the very start. And if you'll remember, that's how we wean food away. When you're training your puppy to wait calmly in his crate or in a doorway when you're opening them, you're teaching him a few things. You're teaching him to look for you for leadership and guidance, and you're also teaching him impulse control, which is very, very important. Getting him to sit and wait for his dinner is another way of teaching impulse control and getting him to learn to listen and look to you for guidance. Walking him around on a lead without expecting anything of him other than to follow you is the very start of teaching him to walk on a lead with you for loose lead walking. It also builds up your relationship with him. You can also start teaching your puppy to toilet on command right from the very start. So every time he goes to go to the toilet, tell him the word that you've chosen, whether it be wee or toilet or whatever that word is, so that he starts associating that word with his action of toileting. That way, in the future, when you say that word, he'll know exactly what it is you're asking of him. Many puppies, after they've toileted, will be really happy. So if you can make yourself inviting and gaining his attention and getting him moving towards you, you can then tell him come, which is the start of his recall training. So everything that you're doing with your puppy every day is building on what you want to achieve in the future. If you reward your puppy for everything you like, then your puppy will do those things in the future more often. At the end of the day, you'll have the best dog that you've ever wanted.